What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Stalker, Shadows of Chernobyl. My name is Splattercat, and I'm happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little bit in the wild surrounding Chernobyl and try to get some secret treasure up in these rafters. I'm pretty sure... Oh no, the stash is empty. That's the worst kind of stash. The empty stash. Sometimes my stash feels empty inside, but that's just because I can't grow a mustache properly. Let's go down the stairs right here. Trust a Russian to go down a ladder like upside down with no hands. That's exactly the sort of just like acrobatic amazingness I would expect. No hands, head first, down a ladder. How they do it, I don't know. How they do it, I don't know. Either way, let's go ahead and we will move our way. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good idea right now. Let's go turn in our stuff to the trader. We'll take a look around for any stashes that are in the immediate area. It looks like there's one over there. There's one over there, an abandoned mill. The wounded brother was last seen around there somewhere. Let's hit a couple... Well, let's go out the back and let's find the perfected suit, actually. See if we can find that thing, because I think a little bit of extra armor is going to help. We don't have to get this. You can actually get this armor from just about anywhere. It's not that rare of an armor suit. But in the interest of making this sort of like a completionist playthrough, I figure we'll go and get it. So we just follow the road back up into here. Be very, very careful about anomalies. And in fact, I will elucidate this fact right now. Watch what happens if you step on an anomaly. That's what happens. It's not fun. It looks like it's just some kind of like random road fart, but seriously, that actually like hurts you a lot. You don't want to step on that. It's a bad day for you. It's a bad day for everyone. Since we've got doggies up here, I'm going to put them down real quick because they will try and sneak up on you every now and again and get a bite off. Right there, take care of him. Stone cold, and that's the way you got to be in this game. I don't know if there's any more of them out here. Oh, look, he's still wagging. See, he's okay with the resolution. It's not that bad of a deal. Oh, he's got a tail. What does that do? Okay. A dog tail. I guess if we really want to be sadists about this, we can cut off the tails and take them back with us. I don't know if they're worth anything, if they're for anything. I think there's a quest where you got to collect dog tails at some point, so it might be worth keeping them around. What you doing, doggy? You know, just hanging out by a tree. Nuclear meltdowns and whatnot. Now you're getting shot. How do you like that? Get on out of here. How do you like that? I'd say how do you like them apples, but it's more like how do you like them shells? I mean, frankly, we don't have any apples in our inventory at all, so the suit should be back up here. I think there's anomalies around. I seem to remember there being some challenge associated with getting the suit out of this area. So you'll forgive me as I stop my sprinting right now. And then we'll just sort of see how we can get this lined up. Yeah, it looks like we've got some kind of weird, like, devil dog beast here. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's creepy as all shit. Look at that thing. Damn, you ugly. Like Nosferatu bred with a dog. Damn, son. Your mama kissed that face? I couldn't. If I was your mom, I'd be like, nope, I can't do it today. I can't do it today. Between the halitosis and that stare, it's too much. It's too much. We need to find, I don't know, some kind of weird mutant orphanage for this one. Let's see here. Nothing on that side. The suit should be around somewhere. I think this is it, maybe? Yeah, there it is. And so this is the male jacket, as I recall. Now, there's a couple options. This is bandit armor, but it's an upgraded version of bandit armor. It's kind of like a unique version. And so your options right now are as follows. You can take this back to the guy that gave you the quest, and you'll lose out on a really, really good suit of armor for the early game, but you'll get a reward. Or B, you could just kind of keep the suit and fail the quest, and that'll be that. The guy won't like you very much, but you'll have a good suit of armor for the early game. Either way, this suit of armor is not going to last like much longer than an hour or so. Oops, I hit the wrong key right there. I was trying to hit escape. Anyways, this is not going to last much longer than the first couple hours of gameplay, but it's still a really, really good suit of armor for that first couple hours. So I would recommend holding on to it. If it ends up like starting to break or whatever, then you can turn it in. Be careful about the quest givers, because I have turned it in on accident before, and that is something that you have to be concerned about. I'm going to try and sprint my way back to town right now. I'm going to avoid that anomaly. Oh, look, he's eating his friend. What a lovely amigo. Friends will eat their friends. That's what I've learned in the Chernobyl wasteland. Did I get him? Alright, I got him. There it is. You got a tail on you? Good. Take those tails. I do, now that I'm thinking about it, I do recall there being a quest for tail in here, and not the one that most people would talk about at the bar. A quest for doggy tails. So we've got a little bit of a walk in front of us. I think I'll try and hit most of the stashes, though, before we leave here, because this is going to be a playthrough where I try and hit everything. That's just the way that I like to play this game. It's one of the reasons that I've never completed it as well, is because I just get bogged down doing mini quests and things. But, in my opinion, it's a lot of fun looking after some of this stuff, and so if we just keep going ahead, there should be, I think there's a lockbox up on the roof that has a stash in it. Watch out for the military patrol over here. These guys will open fire on you. They are not your friends, and they have high caliber, like, automatic weapons that are super accurate at long range. You can kill them this early in the game by throwing grenades and shit at them, but it's a little bit risky. I don't know if I would risk it on camera just because it would show off my poor play. I may give it a go once we have like an MP5 or something. I'll clear out the barricade. But for right now, let's just focus on specific tasks and see if we can find this stash up and in here. On this side, there's an anomaly. I don't know if I can grab that without setting it off, though. Can I? Come on. Ah, we're so close. We're so close right now. So close, so far away. I can never get this thing. I don't know exactly how you're supposed to get it, but the anomaly always gets me. I always see this thing right here, and I can never quite get to it because your view gets blocked. Like it should. Once it lights up like this right here, you should be able to grab it from right there. You see how it's lighting up, but I don't know. Never been able to get that one. Someone more experienced with the game will have to explain how we do it. That anomaly right there is a problem. Maybe you can grab it from above. I don't know. Let me take a look right here. I want to fiddle with this for a second, and so people are gonna... No, it's not open right here. So see, I don't know how you get that stone flower right there. You can't shoot it, and you can't move it around like that as far as I know. The thing that we came for is up the stairs here. And I think it's actually on the roof, if I remember right. So what you need to do is we got to duck under this right here, and they're going to use this trick a lot, so be aware. This is kind of like one of those random things where we got to duck underneath all of these. We'll break this open real fast. That'll give some shotgun shells and some band-aids. And then what we'll do is we'll go back around. Your health does regenerate in between combat very, very slowly. So if your health is low and you don't have healing items, it will fix itself, as does bleeding and all that fun stuff. Somebody is apparently inhaling the old ash while they were up here. And then what you can do, they do this a lot, where you get up on the roof, and then you work your way around from another direction, and then you drop in. The stash is right there. It's going to be our first artifact called Thorn, which lowers the amount of radiation damage we take, but increases our chances of bleeding when we get shot. And so there it is. We've got that. The next thing that we want to do is we'll take a look at our map here. We've got somebody inside this building, and so let's go ahead and see if we can track that down. I think we can jump down off this roof without getting wounded, if I remember right. Yeah, there we go. And so inside this building, we may have further problems. Let's go take a look, and I guess they're getting closer rather than totally full. Your stamina will go down quicker depending on how much stuff you have in your inventory, so it would be wise to unload your inventory every now and again. Let's watch out for mutants. I think this building occasionally has muties inside of it, so we'll just watch out for them. Make my flashlight going too, just for a little bit of extra illumination. There's another gas can right here. In case you're interested, I would highly recommend bringing it along for a little cash infusion in the early game. We break all this, we can get ourselves another bandit jacket, and then the dead guy that he was talking about earlier who went out to find the cache is right here. Looks like he didn't find it, but still, we got it covered. Up inside of here, okay, so that should unflag that, and then our final objective is going to be back and to the left to get the stash that's over here. And so let's go out and get that. We can't mark it on our map, so I'm just going to be careful about the way that I approach here. Ooh, we almost stepped on an artifact, and that's exactly why. Be careful about sprinting all willy-nilly in this game. It can get you into trouble. So the stash we're looking for, it looks like it's way out in the back right now. If you're wondering why I'm sort of just like limping along, it's because we're overburdened. And when you're overburdened, unfortunately, it causes you to lose stamina when moving normally. Where is this artifact? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was going to say, where the hell is this anomaly? It's over on that side. So what we really need to do right now is we need to get back to Sidorovich. Oh, shitballs. Yeah, we ain't doing that today. Not today. And so we've got a mutated boar right here. Ooh, God. Did he get me? I don't think he got me. I'm going to try and get him, though. Definitely going to try and get him. If you want to play the game like that, running up out of some bushes Vietnam style, trying to take my ass out, we can definitely have words. We can exchange those cells. We can have the Brucka exchange between us, my friend. We can exchange it. I'm ready and I'm willing. This should be an anomaly zone, as I recall, and so getting to the stash might be a little bit awkward. However, there's a backpack in here. I think there's an anomaly on our left, anomaly on our right. Let me get my bolts out just to make sure. Okay, so there's one right there. There's one right there. In fact, right next to the thing we're trying to access. So this might be a little bit sketch. Nothing over there. And the backpack is like right up on this thing. What do we got? We got a silenced pistola and 50 rounds, actually. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So we emptied out the stash. We got a little bit of energy remaining. Can I make a straight shot right here? It looks like I can. I'm going to try and stay out of anomalies. Especially when you combine anomalies with like bushes and other foliage. It can cause you all kinds of problems. Get rid of that mutated dog right there so that it doesn't run up on us while I'm trying to navigate this debris field. And then over on this right-hand side, there's another radioactive zone. You can go over there, and there are some artifacts and loot over there, but it's not really worth it. Like, it's cheap loot. It's crap loot. You make like 1,000 rubles, maybe, off of it. Maybe. I don't tend to go over there. It's just, And I know I said I was doing a completionist playthrough, but I lied. Sprinting right now is a bad plan. Let me see if I can unload some of these goodies with Sidorovich, and once we do that, we'll go and we'll continue our quest because he's going to send us to the next zone after we get this locked down. How are you liking the game so far? Feel free to express your comments down below and let me know how you're feeling about the game. I do really feel like it's the sort of game that needs to be showed off. It's a game that, like I said in the first episode, I'm always just really, really surprised that nobody knows about it. Like, a lot of people know about it, but a lot of people don't. And so I've always wanted to do a series, and now that we have the time, it's really sort of fun for me to do this. I just hit myself in the face with a door. Fantastic. Only the best from Splattercat. Greetings, Marked One. Did you manage? It's all sorted out. Where's the flash drive with the info? Here. So he gave us 1,500 rubles, and then he gave us... Oh, we gave away the flash drive. Okay. And so now we've got any special missions for me?
Listen, Marked One. I've done some thinking, and here's what I'd like to offer. Generally speaking, what you really need is to find Strelok, right?
Let's assume for the moment that I do.
Anyway, here's the thing about Strelok. There's a Stalker that goes by this name. They say he's found a path to the northern reaches of the zone. That is a virgin area, a real gold mine for artifacts. Yeah. Anyway, I can help you find him. However, as you can imagine, it won't be a free ride. You'll have to work it off. But in the long run, we'll both benefit. You're going to waste that Strelok fella and find out what happened to you, and I'll find... well, I mean, I'll get my share of our mutual profit. So what do you say? Deal?
As long as my part of the mutual profit has kittens, yet it mutual, I'm in.
All right, listen. You mean business, I can see that. And I mean, we need guys like you. We're doing sort of an investigation with some other traders. We want to open up a path to the north, to the center of the zone. And near the center, something or someone is trying to hamper our progress. How the heck this Strelok managed to sneak through, I don't know. You see, there's this one area where your brain starts boiling. An eerie place. Anyway, to cut a long story short, a couple of guys have been spying on those grunts for me, not far from here. Apparently the ones at the Agroprom Research Institute have dug up something major. I'm positive it has something to do with the center of the zone. Anyway, whatever they've dug up, it's secured somewhere on the 3rd floor of the Institute. And we really need this stuff. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Once you have the briefcase, don't bring it here. Take it straight to the barman. He runs the Stalker bar at 100 rads. I'll upload the coordinates and all the data you need to your PDA. Clear?
Crystal.
You need to go north through the garbage, then turn west. You'll end up at the Agroprom Research Institute after a few kilometers. And be careful, the radiation level is way too high at the garbage. So I suggest you invest in some anti-rad. Or some vodka. Well, good luck.
Okay, let's trade with him because he does... Oh, he doesn't this time. That's unfortunate. Sometimes Sidorovich has really, really good stuff, and sometimes he don't. Either way, I'm going to give up a couple of those. So there's 1,000 rubles right there. Anytime you find gas, you should bring it with you because it is valuable. Compared to stuff later on, it's not that valuable. I'll probably hold on. What is this way? I'll probably just fail that quest and keep the mail jacket for right now. We're going to get plenty of stuff later on anyways. I need to figure out which one of these is in the best condition. That one? Okay, so we'll get rid of those two. Let's trade that. So we got 3,000 rubles right there. We're up to 5,200.
All right, well.
And then what we need to do is we need to unload all these max. And so let's go through. We could have unloaded the shotguns too, but honestly, I don't really care that much. If we unload all these, we should be in really, really good shape though. So unload you, unload you. Okay, so there it is. We'll sell off more than likely that one right there. But these do have value, so I think it's a pretty good plan to get rid of a lot of these. And so that'll be a nice way for us to get a little bit of trickle cash as well. Can I sell these? 0 RUs for those. Well, I'll hold on to them then until later when I can unload them. So that one's almost perfect. That one, okay, so we'll get rid of these two, and then we'll keep the shotguns. We got everything in play that we need to have. And so I'm happy with it. You guys happy with it? If you're happy with it, I'm happy with it. So there's 800 more rubles for us. That'll allow us to make a little bit more cash for the future. Things do get expensive. You'll be upwards of like 38,000, 45,000 rubles on some items. So there it is. Let's ask about any extra missions right here. I need a job. You have anything for me? Eliminate 2 bandits at the garbage. Okay. Recently, one of the best places for lovers of the wonderful zone has become inaccessible. At the garbage, there's a quaint little place like nowhere else, where all your sadness leaves you, where you can forget about the dirt, about money, and about blood. Well, once you could forget, that is, because now 2 fucking freaks are sitting there threatening to kill anybody who doesn't pay them for being able to enter the place. Get rid of them. I have no other place to take the tourists. I'm up for it. We're going to the garbage anyway, so we might as well. What else does he have? Bring over the tail of a pseudo-dog. I think I have the tails of a pseudo-dog. And so he's going to give us some dart rounds. Winter's coming soon, and what do chicks like to wear in the big land during winter? That's right, furs. So now there's some new fashion going around making various accessories from the tails of pseudo-dogs. It's some sort of special fur. Bottom line is there's an order for such a tail. Will you take it? Sure. And so I don't know. I'm here for the job. I think we can turn that in right now. Oh, never mind. I've got the pseudo-dogs. I guess we gotta figure it out for later. And then I'm gonna try and grab as many of these jellyfish artifact. It's not a lot of money. Okay, cool. I'm up for it. Yep. Do I have that one right now? Do I have a jellyfish? I don't know if I have a jellyfish on me. I know where I can get one. But let's see here. The sales representative. Imagine this. There's some nut job running around here who introduces himself as my sales representative, uses my reputation, and then tries to hand off second-rate stuff. Broken barrels, armor that's falling apart, expired canned goods. I've already had to deal with a few unhappy clients. Bottom line, I need a man to have a little chat with that sales representative. Whatever it takes. I'm up for it. Let's go. Okay. And so off we fly.
Good hunting, Stalker.
We've got a number of people to deal with for right now. How's our weight looking? Our weight is a little bit... it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So we've got the pseudo-dog tails right here. I don't know how we trade those in, but we got a couple of missions we need to handle. And so on this left-hand side, this is actually... You know the place that I was talking about a little bit earlier? Where I was saying, is that the place? That's going to be the Journeyman. Over on this side, we've got the Dead Stalker's Cache. On that side, we got Nimble's Stash. So we got a couple of things. I do wish... What is this guy right here? That's the customer, what's been promised. What is this guy, though? Come back for the reward. See, I think this quest might actually still be bugged, like with the pseudo-dog tails. I don't know. It's hard for me to... We can try one more time to turn it in, but I don't think it's going to work out like that. I don't even know if that's who I'm talking to either way. This guy over here... Sometimes there's stuff in these boxes, yeah. You should check them after a while. You should check them, because every now and again it seems like things respawn in boxes. I don't know exactly how that all plays out, but I know that boxes that were empty before, when you check them later, tend to have stuff like in them sometimes, and so it's not necessarily a waste of time. Let's sprint up the hill. We're going to see how far out here we can get. We've got no weight right now, so we should be able to travel fairly quickly. Oh, shit. Nope, get a gun out, get a gun out. Anything right now. Did I sell my personal shotgun? It looks like they're going to run away. Okay, so let me grab that. We'll reload it real quick. Oh, they just walked into anomalies over there. Sucks for them. Let me get myself lined up right now. I'm a little bit disoriented. Okay, so off and to the right is where we're going to find a couple of goodies, and I think that's worth looking at. Collecting stuff in this game is a good idea. It just depends how much of a treasure hunter you are, and since I seem to get quite the infusion of dopamine every time I find some really cool stuff, I tend to be the kind of person that runs it down like, I don't know, what kind of things do you run down? Run down like a water bottle in the middle of the freeway? I don't know. We used to do that in high school. Like, you know, there would be like the drop-off area where parents would drop off their kids. We would take water bottles and we would fill them up and we'd try and throw them under the tires when cars drove by. You had to kind of like flick it out though, because if the yard narc saw you, get in all kinds of trouble. You'd be in deep shit. But every now and again you'd land one perfectly and it would explode. It'd be like, bam, super loud, and it would like shoot water everywhere. It was great. It was the most entertaining thing ever. I highly recommend like doing it on your own time, but don't do it at campus because I won't be held responsible for getting you expelled or suspended or whatever. Let's go, I think... No! You ain't got nothing for... Oh, it's right there. When it rains, be very, very careful about anomalies. When it rains, you can seriously... It's so much more difficult to see them when it rains, so I try to be careful. Let me get low and see if I can lower my sound here, and if I can sneak up on these bastards. Oh, nope, I'm not that talented. I'm just not that talented. Okay. Well, let's go this way then. We'll enrage this one out. Oh, I missed. Ow. And gotcha. You kind of got a bullfight with these ones right here. Let them run up on you and then get them at the last second. What is that? A boar's hoof worth 800 rubles? I wonder if those trophies are vendorable to somebody eventually so that you're not vendorable. We're not talking about dreadnoughts or anything right now. We got a stash right here. It's got nothing in it though. And so that's one that'll be later populated by somebody's journal. On this side, I think it would be wise if we're careful, especially since it's raining and there are anomalies around. Since we got no bad guys in the vicinity, I think I'm going to stick with my bolt. Okay, so there's one right there. There's a yellow character off on this side. I think that means that he's non-hostile. Yeah. Who are you? Can you talk to me? I guess not. His last name is Nocturnal? That sort of seems like a missed opportunity if he's not in a goth band. I mean, if my last name was Nocturnal, I'd do it just for the promotional availability. It just seems like the sort of thing that could really boost a career. Avoid changing your name, too. It's convenient. It's very, very convenient. Let's see if we can track down this stash over here. Looks like it's going to be in this little train cart. I don't think I've ever come this far back. Lots of anomalies around the damn thing. Ooh, and it's irradiated, too. How irradiated? Not that irradiated, so we're not in horrible shape just yet. But how do I get after you? Looks like there's a hole in the anomaly right there. I'm not getting irradiated yet. Yikes. This might be one that I have to quick save on and just sort of like wander my way in. It looks like there's a gap right there, but I can't tell. I don't think these recharge at all. I don't know. Let me try this real fast, see if there's anything on this way that I can work my way through. Looks like there's very, very thin clearance right here for me to sneak through some anomalies. Maybe. Okay, so now that we're through, I would highly recommend... Oh, man. That's still not going to be good enough, huh? Still not going to be good enough. Okay, well, maybe like a sprint jump or something. Or maybe I can go up this ladder. Oh, we're so close to an anomaly right now. We are just so close to bad things happening. I don't know if that's climbable. I don't feel like it is. I don't know. This is a little bit odd. There it is. I think we got it right there. Did we get it? Yes, we did. A stone blood. And so it increases your health by 200%, but it lowers a bunch of your resistances. So there you go. There's your trade-off of the day. Now that we're out of that situation, that beeping is driving my ass nuts. I think what we'll do for right now is I'm going to break off the episode right here. My name is... Oh, no. Ah, I didn't get that one over there. Unfortunate. Where'd that dog go? Did the body not Oh, man, the body disappeared, maybe? Hell. No, there he is. But I just lost him. He's camouflaged. I need tails, so I figure... Might as well hunt him while I'm out here. There's another one over there, so let's get him. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Stalker, Shadows of Chernobyl. I'm having a blast with this game. I'm really enjoying my revisit to it, and I look forward to seeing you all in future episodes. Take care out there, everybody, and as always, hi-do.